for more, let's bring in business and markets analyst and NewsMax contributor Seth Denson, as well as accounting professor at Montclair State University, Dan Geltrude. Good morning, gentlemen. Okay, so let's get to those markets. So they finished the day mixed, but let's get back to all of this spending. So Chase CEO Jamie Dimon speaking out on corporate profits and record spending. Dan, I'm going to throw it to you on this one first. So what is Dimon concerned about, and why is he blaming the government for some of this?
Well, the government is really what's fueling the economy. They're injecting a lot of cash, which means people are out there spending. Now, this is counter to what the Fed is trying to do in bringing down inflation, right? Raising interest rates to slow down the economy. Yet on the other side of the spectrum, you have government that is fueling spending. So it is a clash between two ideals, which doesn't make a lot of sense, and that's why he's concerned.
Definitely. Okay, so the UAW, after championing a record deal with Detroit dealers, is plotting to expand its organization into several non-union dealers, such as Tesla and Volkswagen. Seth, do you think this drive reaches the finish line, or do you see it burning out?
I think it could with some of these automakers. It'll be interesting to see if Sean Fang could take on Elon Musk with Tesla, though, and get that automaker unionized, especially, I don't know who saw Elon's commentary yesterday around advertising. But nonetheless, I think most of these other automakers, though, are in states that are very friendly to both employers and employees. So they have right to hire, but they also have right to fire laws. So it's going to be tough in the states in which these plants are to get those get unionized, but we'll see if any of them make it through. I wouldn't bet on Tesla.
Yeah, probably not. So how about this one? So the U.S. GDP actually grew larger than expected in the third quarter, accelerating at 5.2%. This quarter saw corporate profits rising by 4.3%, consumer spending rising by 3.6%. Dan, what do you think is causing the surge, and do you believe we can see it just continue?
Well, I don't think it's going to last forever, because I'll tell you what's behind a lot of this. It's personal credit card debt. We saw not too long ago that credit card debt passed $1 trillion, and now it's approaching $1.1 trillion. So Americans are borrowing to spend, cannot last forever. So I think what you have here is a sugar high, and at some point you have to come off of that.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, people are spending money they just don't have right now. So Dolly Parton making the biggest sales week of her career at 77 years of age with her new rock-infused album, Rockstar, reaching the top of the charts across 6 categories, joining top list artists such as, of course, Taylor Swift and Drake in the top 3. Seth, I mean, this is so different from music we hear really kind of trending right now. Could this be a sign that rock is making a comeback?
Listen, if you look at my playlist, you're going to find a lot of stuff, inclusive of rock and Dolly Parton, Merle Haggard, and even, I don't know, Frankie. So all that to say, there are over 120 million Americans that are over the age of 50, and seeing someone like Dolly Parton out there rocking it, yeah, we're going to get motivated, and we're going to go buy their albums. So sure, I think, listen, nostalgic music and those artists that are still around making music, we need to support them. I love it.
Definitely. Oh, I like getting a little insight into what Seth listens to. We love that, Dan. We'll get yours next time. Seth Denson, Dan Geltrude, thank you both for joining us this morning. Always a pleasure.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.